Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec. From the forest to a house. Slovenia is a land of woods and forests, as these cover more than a half of the country's surface area. With 58% of forest cover, it is the third country regarding forest area in the European Union, immediately after Sweden and Finland. Carinthia is, with its 68% of forest cover, one of the most forested regions in the country, and as such is a precious part of Slovenia's mosaic. Humans and forests have always been closely connected. Forests have in all eras been a refuge for humans, while wood has represented a versatile and necessary material. It has always been used for the production of thermal energy, wooden houses, and builders' joinery and carpentry. In accordance with the principles of sustainable management, the Slovenian Forest Service is responsible for the expert planning, regulation of the development of woods, and its rational allocation. The joint stock of wood in the forests of Carinthia is 20 million cubic meters. Every year, an additional 465,000 cubic meters is added, meaning that every hour over 50 cubic meters of wood or 25 fully grown trees are grown. In the past 30 years, the stock of wood in the Carinthian forests has increased by 42%. According to the production capacity of the forest, foresters and forest owners cut and market 190,000 cubic meters of round timber every year. The company Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec DD takes care of the optimal assessment of wood as a renewable and human-friendly material. The company has among its forestry workers a highly qualified team with expert knowledge and experience, as well as development potential and modern technological equipment. The basic activity of the company is to obtain timber from state-owned and private forests and market it. Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec carries out logging, timber removal, and all the necessary work involved in forest cultivation and care. It is also in charge of the design of forest roads and the construction of forest sledges and the reconstruction of old sledges. The aim of the company in the area of logging and harvesting is to progressively increase machine logging using processing technology in the areas where this is possible. Apart from safer working conditions in the forests and the optimum cutting of timber, such technology also enables less damage to the forest floor and a more intense use of the wood's biomass. The company transports most of the wood for its own needs, i.e. to transport the wood from the forest to the storage facilities and wood processing plants. The aim of the company is to process locally most of the timber from the Carinthian forests and from other parts of Slovenia, and thus create the conditions for the further existence and development of the timber industry. Obtaining timber from forests and further processing it into value-added products is undoubtedly an opportunity for the economical development of Carinthia, which has a rich tradition in the field of wood processing and forestry well into the future. The success of the forestry sector is directly related to the success of the primary processing of wood. The company is engaged in the primary processing of conifers and devoted to its development. This activity is centered on a site in Otiški Vrh, where modern equipment for preparing and treating logs, as well as state-of-the-art equipment for sawing and an appropriate storage facility are available. The objective of wood processing is to make optimal use of the timber in our forests, which has been cultivated by foresters over several decades of sustainable management. The company is not oriented to mass production, but to quality processing of wood of special sizes in smaller amounts. Pine trees are prevalent in the Carinthian forest, which is where the company gets most of its raw timber for processing. Its wood is the most suitable kind of wood for construction purposes. The development of the company is directed towards final wooden products. For this purpose, the company has joint ownership with the company Smreka Gornji Grad. within which it will be able to continue its tradition of production, as well as its technological and market development of solid timber houses. The wooden construction and the use of wood are of an exceptional economical and ecological importance and have numerous advantages over classic construction. Wood is not only a natural construction material, but also the only renewable one, and it has no unfavorable impact on people and their environment. Wooden constructions can last for generations, and wood is an excellent heat and noise insulator. Undoubtedly, wood is the most human-friendly material in one's environment. The extent of its trading activity is particularly represented by the trade of the company's own wooden products and the wooden products of other manufacturers, and on the retail market, the trade of tools and forestry equipment. The company has 3 retail units. The stores in Slovenj, Gradec and Radlje are specialized in the sale of forestry equipment and protective equipment for forest work and for servicing forestry tools. The store in Ptuj has a long tradition in selling sawed timber. At this site, the company markets quality products, including construction boards, solid wooden products, and equipment and tools for roofers. The wood center Steirles would like to expand its offer by selling wooden furniture boards, furniture hardware, and accompanying repro materials, as well as with services for the timber industry and trade. Koroške Gradnje d.o.o. is an associated company in joint ownership with the public limited liability companies Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec and Ceste Mostovi Celje. The company's main activities are low and high constructions in the Carinthia region, and a part of its construction works is carried out for Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec. It is also one of the buyers of building timber. The company GG Info is 100% owned by the public limited liability company Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec and has the status of a social enterprise. The company's activities are primary processing of deciduous trees, making pallets, and design. The main development activities of the company are sawing deciduous wood using conveyor technology and the production of furniture elements. The modernization of the sawing technology and an increase in the provision of artificially dried furniture parts are the next development steps of the company. Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec follows the guidelines of European policies on the efficient use of renewable energy sources. Energetika Biomasa is a subsidiary company that obtains its thermal and electric energy from wood's biomass. An efficient use of wood residues provides thermal and electric energy for the needs of the company's drying house, but the economical electricity produced in such a way is also intended for a wider market within the area of the power plant's operation. The magazine Viharnik has been issued by Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec d.d. for 40 years. With the magazine, the foresters have through all these years informed the society on the work and the activities in the forests. This special anniversary testifies how important the magazine is for a wide range of people who have represented its loyal readership over a number of years. The company Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec emphasizes the importance of the development of young skilled workers in the field of wood technology. The pupils of the vocational school and high school of wood technology in Slovenj Gradec face the challenges of the production of finished products with an aesthetic and practical value during the years of their education. In practical courses, they not only gain handicraft skills, but also learn how to use the relevant principles necessary for the production and the final appearance of the product. In the school's workshop, they work in teams, and thus realize that good relations between co-workers are the key to one's well-being in the workplace and the only way to ensure good working results. The company Gozdno Gospodarstvo Slovenj Gradec has a clear vision of the future, the most important goal being the persistent development of forestry activity and the primary processing of timber from the point of view of technology, organization, and teamwork. The final wooden product is also very important, and in line with the timber conditions and production capabilities, the company aims to produce and market timber houses. While expanding its economic activity, the company is keeping its objective of preserving the rich and ecologically and economically stable forests for future generations, as living with the forests has always been a way of life for the people of Carinthia, and the timber that grows in them is a very important natural material.